The U.S. sixth-generation fighter jet is undergoing Collaborative Combat Aircraft CCA testing. The U.S. Air Force USAF, is pursuing its next General Air Dominance NGAD program on a war footing. In tandem with developing a manned sixth-generation fighter aircraft, the USAF is set to kick off a contest for an adjunct loyal wingman drone. The USAF Secretary Frank Kendall recently announced that the service could float a contest for the drone counterpart of the sixth-generation manned fighter as early as fiscal 2024. He was speaking at the Defense News Conference 2022 in Arlington, Virginia. According to Kendall, the Air Force is currently in early conversations with industry players as it develops an acquisition strategy for a program known as Collaborative Combat Aircraft CCA. The CCA program would field one or more unmanned aircraft types as a component of the service's next-generation air dominance NGAD family of systems. Earlier in August, Kendall had described a vision of 5 or so CTAs to pair with the fighter. It is pertinent to note that the Air Force Chief C.Q. Brown has also clarified his position, stating that the service was looking at various air and ground-based platforms to control these CCAs, and it would not be an exclusive adjunct to the NGAD, as previously reported by Air Force magazine. Brown said the service considers CTAs being directed from F-35s from a seat on the E-7 Wedgetail, which is set to replace the E-3 AWACS, or from a KC-46 tanker, as well as ground stations. Like the NGAD manned aircraft, there will be few details about the Loyal Wingman drone program in the public domain, Kendall added. It's going to be a black program. It's still going to be classified, he said. We don't want to reveal what we're doing. The USAF has not officially announced the role of drones under the NGAD family of systems. However, it is expected to undertake broad operations focused on intelligence, reconnaissance, and surveillance (IRS) missions. In a conversation with the Mitchell Institute of Aerospace Studies earlier this year, USAF Pacific Commander Gen. Kenneth Wilsbot advanced the rationale for deploying autonomous drones in the event of a conflict with China, which has highly advanced anti-access/area denial systems. What do we know about NGAD drone systems? At the conference, Kendall explained how the Air Force can manage the program and which businesses are likely to compete in the race. 3 aerospace primes, Boeing, Lockheed Martin, and Northrop Grumman, are expected to compete to build a sixth-generation manned fighter that will serve as the basis for the NGAD system family. NGAD manned aircraft are estimated to cost the U.S. Air Force hundreds of millions of dollars, exceeding the cost of the expensive fifth-generation F-35 aircraft. Therefore, the emphasis on low-cost drones in favor of expensive fighter jets is not misplaced. Kendall's vision includes more than 5 drones flying side by side with fighter aircraft and carrying out missions such as strike, surveillance, and electronic warfare, or serving as decoys to draw fire, with little instruction from human pilots. Incidentally, one of the drones is now in the United States, with Boeing eyeing the opportunity to roll it into service as part of a future advanced drone initiative. Contracts to build autonomous aircraft supporting the Skyborg program by 2020 have been awarded to Boeing, General Atomics, and Kratos. Boeing is no longer part of the Skyborg program, but is no doubt looking to plug the CCA program into the next generation of air dominance programs. Overall, it is too early to predict how the Air Force will implement its CCA goals, but the vision of future man-to-man teamwork is becoming clearer. That could become a reality by 2030 when the NGAD manned aircraft are expected to enter service. If you enjoyed content like this, please go ahead and like and subscribe to this video because I appreciate all your support.